Howdy students, this is Mr. Kalsbeek speaking. Welcome to Technology. You are in Design and Modeling. This is room 6115, but you already knew that because you've made it here. So welcome. Let's go ahead and get started. My name is Mr. Kalsbeek, and I will take Mr. K as well. I'm going to do my best to learn your names and get them pronunciated correctly. I would appreciate the same for my name. I am married to Mrs. Kalsbeek. You see there on the right. She is one beautiful lady. We have two boys, which you see here. You can see where they get their smashing looks from. Their mother, obviously. And I am a Raleigh native, so been here for a long time. Went to Martin Middle School myself many years ago. Graduated from NC State a few years ago. And been teaching Project Lead the Way and really do love it for past couple of years. My wife and I and our boys, we go to Imago Day Church, kind of up in North Raleigh. Just bought a building actually over on Strickland Road. So come visit us, or if you want to talk to me about it, I'm happy to talk to you about it. But let's get into the meat of what we're doing in here today. So book bags and coats, if you have them with you, I would ask that you just keep them in your lockers if you don't need them. Otherwise, you're going to have most of what you need here. Your notebooks and everything are going to be stored here. All I really need is you and your brain and maybe a pencil or something to write with, maybe a flash drive or something. But other than that, you can keep your stuff in your lockers. And if you have to bring your book bag or your coats, you've got plenty of space under your desk to store your book bags and stuff. So if you need to pause the video real quick to do that, please do so that it's out of the walking path so people don't trip over it. We do start on time. You'll notice a class schedule over on the whiteboard, kind of in the top left corner of the whiteboard, just above the whiteboard. That is our class time or class schedule. I do like to start on time, and you'll get maybe a day or two of grace on how to get here on time. But then I will start assigning lunch detention, so make sure you get here or figure out a way to get here on time. Just some classroom rules. These are also located up on the wall. We stay on task. There's always going to be something for you to do and some way to engage your mind. And so I'd ask that you stay on task at all times. We don't eat or drink or chew gum in here, so make sure that you're not doing that. You need to respect me, my equipment. There's lots of equipment and things in here, and you are very privileged to have access to that. So I would ask your respect for those things, as well as respecting others and yourself. That's important. No talking when I am talking. That's one that gets me, so make sure that you are listening when I'm talking. I'm talking with a purpose. Also, you're acting responsibly, which you know what that is, and also with integrity. So whether I have to step out for just a second, or having sick boys at home and having to make a call or something, make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do, even when I'm not directly looking at you. Also, some things that you're going to learn how to do. We're going to check the website. I have a Weebly, and you'll learn that in just a minute. I have a Weebly that you're going to access probably every day that has your objectives and the activities, any documents you need. All of that stuff is on Weebly. You're going to have a warm-up most days. I do have a bathroom pass in here. I know I have 2 passes, but I only let 1 person out at a time. Just 1. So make sure that whenever you use the restroom in here, you take the pass with you. They're located over on my side table. They're the little passes that look like a toilet seat, and they've got my name on it, so can't miss it. You get 3 minutes. It's kind of the abuse it or lose it, or don't abuse it or lose it policy. So if you start abusing it, I'll take it away, and you won't be able to use the restroom in my class. Also, no free time. I really hate the question of, do we get free time today? And usually that spurs me on to giving you busy work. So just don't ask, and we won't have problems. Submitting assignments. Most of the things that you submit electronically, that's what soft copy means. Things that are submitted on the computer, we will submit by my PLTW, and you'll learn how to do that. And any kind of hard copies of any things you turn in, those are going to get turned in to our folders, which are located on the nice tray tower over by Mr. Kalsbeek's desk, and the pencils and the hand sanitizer. This course is an activity, project, and problem-based class, so the things that you're learning are not necessarily going to be from me just standing up and lecturing you. You're going to have to figure things out on your own by doing activities or projects or solving problems, and so it's just kind of like a flow chart to help you understand that concept. Grading in here is not really any different than you've seen before. I do look for mastery on quizzes and any other assignments. 85% or better shows me that you have mastered whatever that concept or whatever that assignment was. And for projects, a 77% or better shows me that you have mastered that project. Also, grades are recorded as is, and you knew that. So if you get a 13 on something, that is your score. Makeup assignments. I want to make sure I emphasize this. I know there's a lot of words on this page, but each student is allowed to retake your work, but you have up to 1 week from when you received a grade or when something was due to make it up. And very important in this process or in this makeup assignment rule, you need to make sure you let me know, or you're working it out with me when you need to make things up. It's very important that you let me know if you've made something up. A lot of the times I'm not going to go back and keep rechecking 5 times throughout the semester if people have retaken quizzes. If you have retaken a quiz because I've let you take it at home or during lunch or whatever the case is, you need to let me know that you've taken it so that way I can change your grade. Website. Here you go. Dun dun dun. MrKalsbeek.weebly.com. This is one sure way that I figured that students are going to learn how to spell my name if I put it in my website. So there you go. That's my website that you're going to go to every single day. Even though it's bookmarked on your computer, maybe you'll still go here every day. We're going to utilize my Weebly for several things. For the warm-ups each day, any kind of assignments or documents or forms, PowerPoints, projects, worksheets, whatever, they're all on Weebly. If you're absent, there's really no excuse because you can access my website from a computer, from an iPad, from your phone. There's even an app that you can download for Canvas, which is my PLTW, and we'll talk about that later. So basically, any place that has internet, you can get to my website. So there's no excuse for you not being able to turn things in after you've been absent. Let's go over some don'ts. I hate to be a negative Nancy, but no email, no videos, no games, no video games, no music videos, no downloading on my computers, and do not change the setup of these computers. These are very nice and very high-powered machines that you're on right now in my lab. So please do not change the setup or alter anything with them. They need to be treated with respect and integrity so that we get to use them for a long time. There should be tennis balls on each of your chairs, and that is for my sanity and yours so that we don't have 100 decibels worth of chairs screeching on the floor anytime we let class out. So they're there for a reason. Keep them there. Don't touch them. They're nasty. There's like 3 years worth of nastiness on there, so don't touch them. Off limits. The workroom or the middle room where it says shop safety. That's a room that we're probably not going to utilize too much, so make sure that you're not going in there unless I've given you permission to. Fire drills, tornado drills, make sure that you line up quietly at the door. For tornado drills, we line up at the door to go to the hallway, and then we go in the hallway and assume the position that everybody loves to assume, on the floor against the wall. And then for fire drills, we line up at the exterior doors on the other side, and you wait for me, and then we will go out as a class across the carpool and into the little patch of grass there before we get to Horton Street. So a couple of things about drills. You just want to make sure that I have the attendance clipboard. Want to make sure that we go as a class and that we're quiet. One of the reasons that we want to have you quiet is not just because we want peace and quiet, but in case anybody ever has to give us any instructions, we want to be able to hear instructions. So that's why we have things quiet on a tornado drill or a fire drill. Make sure you don't mix them up. For a fire drill, make sure you're not going into the hallway. For a tornado drill, make sure you're not going outside. That's very important. Syllabus, I don't think I have the dates right here, but the syllabus is basically going to tell you what to expect from me and what I expect from you. It tells you about the take-home fee, and those are going to be due on February 3rd. So make sure you have those, not February or September 9th. They're due February 3rd. Same thing with the safety agreement. It's going to tell you about safety, the risk, and the understanding of your parents, acknowledging that there's a risk of using some tools in here, and those are also due February 3rd, not the 9th of September. So that's about it. There are some wish lists that you can pick up as well on the side table, but make sure that you get both of these signed by February 3rd, not September 9th. There you go. Welcome to class, and I look forward to this semester with you.